Please subscribe, like, and share. It really helps us out. And of course, if you have any questions, comment below and we will answer you as soon as we can. Hi, and welcome to our series on IGCSE English as a second language exam preparation. In today's video we're going to be talking about how to ace your English as a second language, question 6, writing an article question. This is the 510 or 511 Cambridge Code. And we will be talking about paper 1 or 2. Today we are going through the process to do exercise 6. This is writing an article. This is the final exercise of paper 1 and 2. It can be an article, a report or a review writing. Today, we'll look at articles. You will be given a topic, well, more like a question to think about, on which you have to write your views and opinions. This can either be a two-sided article, where you give opinions for and against, or a one-sided article, where you just give your opinion. It is up to you to decide.
The topics usually given for this exercise are easy enough that you can come up with points right there in the exam, but it is good if you read upon various issues from around the world. Examples are obesity, technological influences, environmental issues, animal welfare, and teenager issues. So here's how to attempt this question. Before you start, it is a good idea that you come up with a plan. Use the blank space below the question to make your plan in pencil. In your plan, write down the answers to these questions. First, let us consider the audience. This will be specified in the question. It is almost always a school magazine. So when you write, keep in mind that you need to write to that audience. Your language, tone and vocabulary should reflect this. Is my article going to be two-sided or one-sided article? If you know a lot about the topic and can weigh up the pros and cons, then go for a two-sided article. This is usually going to score higher. If you're not too knowledgeable about it, stick to a one-sided article. How do I introduce the topic? Start off by saying what the topic is, and how important the topic is in today's world. Why it is such a problem? Or is it a problem? What's in the body? Write down 3 points. If it's two-sided, write 2 pros and 2 cons. You will develop your body based on these points. A few points will be given in your question paper, and you can use those. How will I conclude the article? You need to sum up your points and give your final opinion. Even if it's two-sided, give your final opinion on the matter.
Remember to be organized while you are writing your article. By now, you've pretty much come up with the contents of your article. Now, organize your points into paragraphs. In a one-sided article, try to follow this formula. Firstly, paragraph 1. Write your introduction. An effective introduction often starts with a question, and uses the words in the title. Next we need some sort of sentence to transition the reader to what the article is about. So, can you answer that question? What is this article about? Next, paragraph 2. This is your first point with justification or counterargument. Start this section with an adverbial time phrase. Don't let the description get you down. It is just means relating to a time period. Good examples of this are nowadays, these days, recently, until now, in the past, 10 years ago, and in the last 20 years. We are just letting the reader know the time frame we are talking about. Now, paragraph 3. This is your second point with justification or counterargument. A good way to start this paragraph is one of the main things. Some people would say that. It is a fact that. Moving on, paragraph 4. An opposing point which you can contradict. Here, you state a point said by people who have a different opinion from yours and explain why they are wrong. This is called argument and counterargument. Examples of how to start this paragraph are: on the other hand, however, nevertheless. Finally, paragraph 5. The conclusion. This is the summary, or possibly the solution. Start by repeating your opinion. Usually we want to leave the reader with something to think about. We want something that is direct and personal and involves the reader. Remember to keep the style and register the same throughout. If it is lighthearted, keep it lighthearted.
If you are writing a two-sided article, the formula is very similar. First, paragraph 1. Your introduction, again, so an effective introduction often starts with a question, and uses the words in the title. Next, we need some sort of sentence to transition the reader to what the article is about. All of this should sound familiar. In paragraph 2, give your advantages. Then include more detail to justify your advantage. Next, in paragraph 3, you should give your disadvantages. Again, adding additional information to justify your disadvantage. Finally, in paragraph 4, the conclusion. Start by repeating your opinion. Usually we want to leave the reader with something to think about. We want something that is direct and personal and involves the reader. This is similar to the one-sided article suggestions from before. Remember, at core level this article is only 100 to 150 words long. This is not very many words, believe me, to cover everything in. If you go over, try not to go over by more than 30 words. At extended level, your article should be between 150 and 200 words, and again, don't go over this limit by more than 30 words. General tips for writing an article are: use your own points, words and phrases as far as possible. The more original your content is, the better. Give a suitable title. Don't forget this step, 2 to 3 words is all that is needed. Keep to the word limit. Exceeding it a little bit is not a problem. Always have an introduction and conclusion. Always organize your points into paragraphs. One paragraph for each point for a one-sided article, or all advantages in one paragraph and disadvantages in another paragraph for a two-sided article is the ideal format. A final opinion has to be given. Punctuation, spelling and grammar is very important. Check your writing once you're done.
Lastly, let's talk about time management. For the court paper 1, you should only take 20 minutes for this exercise. For the extended paper 2, 30 minutes should suffice to answer this question. Spend 10 minutes to come up with a plan, 15 minutes to organize and write your article. Use the 5 minutes left to read over your article, make changes and correct spelling, grammar and punctuation errors. Check out the description for a link to a list connecting words and argumentative phrases. Thank you for watching our video. Please like, subscribe and share. And comment below so we can clarify things for you.